ご旅行の際にはぜひオービタルエアーをお選びください。
Choose orbital area.
オービタルエアは快適な宇宙の旅をお届けします。ご旅行の際にはぜひオービタルエアーをお選びください。
But it's not up to me. She's got a regular course. Just the next door.
Choose space. Choose orbital area.
What do you think looks better, without or with? Usually I do it with, but feeling kind of badass today, so let's do it without. Okay, welcome to this video. If you're using Streamlabs OBS and you're streaming with one monitor, then you definitely need to know about this trick. The times of using your phone to put it in front of you and read chat out of it, or get another laptop, those times are gone. You can just put your Streamlabs OBS chat on your screen, like you see right here next to me. It will look the same in game. By the way, I was looking at my second screen and apparently I still had these in, so yeah.
Orbital area.
Professionalism. Now, before showing you how to set up this awesome trick in Streamlabs OBS, I quickly want to mention the sponsor of this video, which is Onto TV. They sell professional graphics for streamers, and on the top left you can go to overlays and then to complete packages. This will give you a big amount of complete streaming packs, and when you click on one of them, for example this row down right here, you will see a preview video which you can watch to get a feel of what the pack actually looks like, or you can scroll down and here they have a complete preview widget, so you can click on offline banner and then you will see what it looks like. You can click on animated talking banner and there you go. This is your intermission screen or your talking screen. When you click on new donation, you will see what a donation actually looks like. Same with the scene transition. This is an amazing widget, and on the top left you can also find other things, for example emotes and badges. Badge maker, emote maker, you can make your own ones, or you can just look for sub badges and then you will see that they have a huge library of badges. Same with emotes. The link to their website will be in my description and my code TVN gives you 50% of the price. If you want a new graphics pack for your stream, then Onto TV is an amazing choice. Again, the link is in my description. Go check them out. Now to get back to the video, streaming with one monitor is pretty hard, right? You have a lot of things you have to keep track of. People tell you that when someone comes in your chat, you need to react to them immediately. But when you're gaming, you can't see your chat, so then you try to take your phone and put your chat on that, but then you also want to use your phone for other stuff, so that also gives a problem. But luckily Streamlabs OBS allows you to put your chat and also your recent events, so new followers, new alerts, donations and stuff like that. They allow you to put that on top of your game, so that when you're gaming you can put it in a corner and then you can keep track of everything without needing a second screen or a phone or a tablet or anything else in front of you. And by the way, talking about something to use your phone for, in the next coming days I'm gonna release a new video that allows you to use your phone as a stream deck for controlling Streamlabs OBS. Now of course the features aren't as advanced as the one you get with the Stream Deck, but it allows you to use your phone for controlling your stream in terms of switching scenes, disabling your microphone, disabling certain overlays, adding something to the screen, removing it afterwards, changing your volume, stuff like that. So actually the basic stuff that you would want when streaming, and also the basic stuff that's very useful when streaming with one monitor. Those things you can do with your phone with Streamlabs OBS. So if you're not subscribed yet, I suggest you subscribe so you don't miss that video. And if you are subscribed, then thank you so much for the support, and you will get a pop-up of that video in the next coming days. Now let's go to Streamlabs OBS, and the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you are logged in with an account, because if you aren't logged in, then Streamlabs OBS actually has no chat to put on top of your game. So because of that, the game overlay function will not work. So right here you see game overlay. Let's click on that, and you will be able to enable it when you are logged in. So let's enable it right now. I'm logged in on a dummy account, so I can show you everything right now. And then right here you can see show chat. You can disable or enable that, and then here you see show recent events, and as this right here, the mini feed, this will be recent events. As you see, something like the video nerd has followed. I just followed this dummy account because this is an important thing. When you're done setting this up later in the video, you will see that your recent event feed will probably be just a black box. Now if you already have some recent events right here, then it won't be, but if this right here is empty, then the recent event feed on top of your game will probably be black. So just make a new Twitch account and follow it to test, or ask a friend to follow your account. That way you have something right here and you don't encounter that problem. Now right here you will see toggle positioning mode. When you enable this, you will see that you get your recent events and your chat, and you can choose the position on your screen. But we're not gonna do it this way, we want to do it in game. That's much better. So let's disable this right here and then click on done, and right now I'm gonna start my game. So there we go. Let me quickly go into a practice range match, and then I'll show you the problem you're going to encounter. So now I'm in game, right? But you don't see your chat or your recent events or anything, even though I enabled it into Streamlabs OBS. Let's alt tab out and go to the settings again, and then to game overlay. And as you see, it's enabled, but we're not seeing it in game. Now the reason for that is something you can find right here on the bottom, and they are saying this overlay may not work with certain games running in exclusive full screen mode. For best results, we recommend running your game in windowed full screen. So let's go back to Overwatch and let's go to the settings. And as you see in the video settings, we are in full screen mode, and you want to change it to borderless windowed. If that that's an option. Now I hope for you that this is an option, and if it isn't, you will have to be lucky that it actually works with your game. Now another thing you can also do is put it in windowed, click on apply, and then just try to make it full screen that way and play like this with a little bar on top. But I'm gonna change it to borderless windowed right now, and then click on apply. Now let's click on escape, and there we go. Now we're still not seeing it. Trust me, I'm not trying to troll you right here. I'm just trying to show you every problem you might encounter during this setup. So right now we are in borderless windowed, or it might be windowed full screen in your game, that depends. But let's go back to Streamlabs OBS right now and go back to the settings, because right now we need to be able to enable it in our game. Now let's go to hotkeys on the left and then scroll a bit.
orbital area.
Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? I know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years. Word on the street was took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. The important thing is he's back. He's a fresh crew, and he found us.
I'm Platinum.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trading your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me.
Orbital area.
Come on.
What's up,
Ain't
shorty?
nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but his ordeal is riding on you now, I see.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Can you see the chat?
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but
I'm
Dex
Platinum.
is a league of his own. Are you know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up in scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
Huh?
We'll see about that.
I'm Platinum.
Well, yeah.
We
but,
rolling or
like,
what?
On the box in the corner. Yeah. I just have it set to small, like church.
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Huh? That's it. Let's fix that.
Choose space. Choose orbital area. I'm Platinum. Are you? Trauma.
快適な宇宙の旅をお届けします。ご旅行の際にはぜひオービタルエアーをお選びください。快適な宇宙の旅をお届けします。ご旅行の際にはぜひオービタルエアーをお選びください。
Choose space. Choose orbital air.
ぜひオービタルエアーをお選びください。
First stop, Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know? Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your servants. We'll hash out what Dex is cooked up first.
Not only to you. Do you truly believe that no...
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. So what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neurosocket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But, something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax. Kiroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kiroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside. Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kiroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MaxTac hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody, or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill.
Don't worry.
But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that. Mr. V?
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip, to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving, that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy.
What?
Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick.
Huh?
I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Ha! Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the All Foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sneak around. Hasta luego.
I'll stop. Promise. How much for this? Not for sale.
Looking to buy some new iron.
How's it going?
A few dozen pounds.
Well. Oh, you'll see. You'll see the review.